Breaking news, we're going to tell you what's inside of the heavy metal Halloween box from Funko. One of our sources reached out to us directly and shared a photo of the new heavy metal Halloween box.
So far, only pictures of specific items, pops, have been shown for this heavy metal Halloween box. And yesterday we saw the mascots, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And we've seen a couple Freddy Bones. And we've seen that Casey Jones Freddy Funko.
This box doesn't have the Casey Jones, but it does have sodas we have never seen before. So this is a first look as to what you can get inside of your heavy metal Halloween box.
And just to reiterate, in case you have not seen our previous videos, this is going to be an online box. We are not certain if there is going to be one at New York Comic Con, although there is no Fright Night this year. I'm just trying to make sure that rumor is like tamed down because people keep saying, oh, well, there could be. There isn't.
And our source also told us that there's a rumor that this box could possibly turn up at the Buckeye Warehouse as a first look, and people might have the opportunity to buy them. Again, it is just a rumor. There's no promise behind that that's going to happen, but we wouldn't be surprised considering all the crazy things that have been happening over at the Buckeye Warehouse.
Before we go any further talking about the box, we got a lot of questions in yesterday's video asking why I'm wearing sunglasses, so it must be from people who missed the day before video.
Yeah.
I have a sty that is so ugly it would make you throw up. So I've decided to do you guys a favor and wear sunglasses.
She looks like Quasimodo under there. You don't want to see it.
It's disgusting.
But she's getting better, and that's the plus side of things.
You really think so?
Oh, it looks a lot better today.
Does it?
Oh, yeah, it looks so much better today. Yesterday, your eye was almost closed. That's how I feel every time I look at you.
Honestly, it was nice being able to not see all of you yesterday with my eye.
If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You can keep up to date with the Gastlecast. And also check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast for a load of fun. We had a live last night with our patrons via Zoom, and it was a blast. We had giveaways. We showed off our NYCC exclusives for MISCHIEF toys. They were blown away. I think it was the greatest reveal we have ever done on Patreon so far. I'm so excited to reveal this to everybody, and that's coming very soon. Okay, so let's talk about what you came here for. When this photo came over to us last night, which was very, very late, in fact, I think it was into this morning, I had a hard time going to sleep after I saw it because it made me think about the possibilities that could be inside of these boxes. So Freddy Bones is a prime example. We weren't entirely sure what was going to happen with Freddy Bones, but we figured that the black light one is going to be a show only, and according to this photo, there is no black light Freddy Bones just yet. Instead, there are two Freddy Bones Funko Pops inside of this box. There is a Fildy Graves, there's a Vampire Proto Soda, a Freddy Funko as Werewolf Soda, and a Freddy Funko as Chucky Soda.
This is the first time that we have seen a reveal of that Chucky soda, and I am so excited. And of course, Proto and the Freddy Werewolf, but I'm stoked on that Chucky Freddy soda.
So the Freddy Funko as Chucky is going down the same path as the Fun Days box. They're using the exact same mold for this Freddy Funko.
So it's just this Freddy Funko.
Yeah, it's where he's doing the peace sign. It's just like the Thor one.
Yeah, and all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. And,
yeah, Batman, I think.
Really, I think it was like every Freddy in that box had the same mold.
Funko is taking the approach of using the same mold a lot these days. I'm okay with it because having a new paint scheme on Freddy that looks like this, when you have them all sitting next to each other, they match. I like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun and I don't hate it. What I don't like is when they use the same mold or even a mold that's similar, but do like practically the same paint job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is worlds different than the Michelangelo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Exactly,
Freddy.
yeah. The paint scheme changes up significantly. So for the Freddy Funko as Werewolf, there's 3,500. Vampire Proto, it's not showing you a number for it, nor is it showing you a Freddy Funko as Chucky number. I could ask our source, but I don't even know if he's available right now, so we'll maybe get that information later.
We're really bad at asking questions.
We are. I might have more information, though, tonight during our live, so look out for our live this evening where we're going to discuss more about this topic.
On Sundays, we typically go live between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern.
Freddy Bones is a 5,000 piece. It's the black and white version. The glow in the dark version is a 3,000 piece, and Phil D. Graves is 6,000. So we have 6,000 of each mascot.
That's 24,000 online boxes.
Ah, right.
I do math really good.
You do math really good. Okay. So there are 6,500 of each mascot for the Box of Fun at Home Edition.
26,000.
So it's a little bit less than we got for the Box of Fun.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So we have one mascot, 2 Freddy Pops, and then 3 Freddy sodas.
In the Box of Fun, we had 4 pops and 2 sodas.
Okay, so it's probably going to be the same price point. Wasn't it like 105 or 110 or something?
About that, yeah. So instead, they decreased a pop and put in an extra soda. But I think that's sort of what they did last year, right?
I think it was 2 pops, 1 mascot pop, and 3 sodas.
3 pops and 3 sodas, and that included the mascot. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so same exact thing.
Same
as last
exact
year.
setup.
Interesting. Well, this makes me wonder where those glow-in-the-dark mascots are from.
Those, as I mentioned yesterday, are going to be booth exclusives.
I think that they probably planned for a Fright Night. You know what I think the reason that they're not doing Fright Night is because last year, I said it a million times before, but I think that the reason that there was only standing room and that the drinks that were talked about prior to people going didn't happen was because of whoever manages that Javits Center area at the top where Fright Night was held.
The event was a mess.
I don't think it was Funko's fault. I think it was whoever was in charge of that space wouldn't allow Funko to do everything they wanted to do the way that they wanted to do it. And they probably couldn't come up with a proper agreement where Funko was like, hey, we're not having an event this year unless we get this, 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 and this. And then they wouldn't let Funko have it. So Funko said, we're not doing it then.
Possibly. It could be all sorts of things. Who knows?
And realistically, like, New York City has so few large venues that I almost feel like it would be difficult for them to find another venue. And then people would like have to drive and find this place.
I think it has more to do with expenses. It's too expensive for them to put something like that on, honestly. One concern I did mention before was the metallic Freddy Funko Optimus Prime. We're seeing more of these turn up. It seems like every single day.
Yeah.
And now I'm wondering if the number associated with that figure is real or not. Because you had, what, like 3,000 people at that Fun Days event? I'm really surprised that they didn't hand out most of them. And now we're seeing upwards of 50 to 100 of them show up inside of this place when they're limited to 500 pieces.
Well, keep in mind, some of those weren't metallic. Some of them were the regular.
No, I know, but there were a lot that were metallic. A lot. And we're seeing more and more. And our source was telling us that they saw all sorts of the metallic Optimus Prime Freddy Funkos.
Wow.
So I'm a little concerned about that, although I don't think there's an issue with the limited number, but I'm definitely concerned that there could be. It's really hard to trust anything that Funko does with limited numbers these days. This is one that would specifically hurt me because those 3 Freddy Funko as Optimus Primes are my super grails of my collection. I would hate to know that those numbers are not accurate. I had enough heartache over the Megatron. I do not need it over Optimus Prime. So one other thing of note that I wanted to mention in this video that happened yesterday at Buckeye, our source picked up a bunch of stuff. They got the metallic Freddy Funko Megatron from the Box of Fun at Home Edition, Robin Chase from Fun on the Run, white Demogorgons that were the Hall H edition, and the Trafalgar Law with Polar Tang. And also there's a ton of the common Freddy Funko as Optimus Prime.
Yes, so I did ask them what the limits were, and they said certain pieces had a 1 per person, so the Optimus and Demogorgons were 1 per person, but of course they had friends and a significant other with them, and a lot of the items were 2 per person, like sort of the lower endish sort of stuff. Someone did mention, and I don't know if it was our source or someone completely different, but basically the rules started to change throughout the day. Like, I think the employees weren't quite aware of the limits. So at first, they allowed like the first handful of people to just grab whatever they wanted. So a handful of people did get like a lot of the same item, like the really good stuff. And then the people behind them were limited to 1 and 2 per person.
Ah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Then there was also some drama there yesterday where somebody apparently said they were going to pull a gun.
Yeah.
Which we were watching videos all over social media yesterday. People were sharing who they thought the person was. I talked to our source. They're telling me that it's another person. So it really went back and forth. A lot of drama. I just want to state that we're a community of Funko collectors. No one has to go as far as to hurt each other or to even threaten to hurt each other. So this type of behavior is absolute trash and it should stop immediately.
It shouldn't have even started.
No, it shouldn't have started.
You guys are buying and collecting little vinyl figures. There's no reason to talk like that to each other.
The issue is that there are $800 Funko Pops inside that warehouse. Yeah. So people are going to get rowdy in order to get them. We already know that they're in there every morning. People are going to do everything that they can to get them. I just hope that Funko has a guard force or police like on duty or off duty outside, like sort of guarding the place just to see what's going to happen. Because when somebody mentions that they're going to pull a weapon, that's when everything changes. I hope Funko knows this, and Funko, if you're not aware and you have somebody watching this video, just be aware that this is something that occurred. We heard this from multiple sources, not just one person.
A lot of people were saying that. And there were videos about people talking about it.
Yeah, the whole situation's very ugly. That's the Heavy Metal Halloween box, and I think it's a really good one. I like the Freddy Funko bones. I think they're really great. I do like the sodas. We know Casey Jones is wrapped up into the mix of all of this. I'm really excited to see what else shows up in these boxes.
Me too. I have the suspicion we have not even seen the half of it yet. So this is going to be really, really exciting when we start actually receiving these boxes at home and seeing what's inside.
So you'll have the chance of getting 3 random sodas and 2 random Funko Pops, and 1 will be the mascot. So that's what you should be looking out for. I know for a fact that jack-o'-lantern one, when they go up, will sell out the quickest, but that's the one I want. I want that one so bad. But of course, as I always tell everybody, select the box at the very bottom of the list because that's the last one people typically go for. That'll be the one I go for. Hopefully it's a jack-o'-lantern. But we want to know what you think about everything we talked about in this video. Are you excited about this new mystery box? Were you able to go to Buckeye? Did you happen to hear all this drama? We'd love to know all that and more in the comment section down below.
In every video, we like to shout out to our incredible patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to
Nick Fillet, Elizabeth Orizon Wednesday, Tyler Vest, Dead Paul, Tasha White Barnes, Greg Malley, Nelson Shaner, Jason Snowbarger, Amy Richmond, and Adam Rubin. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock.